Ha. Hoo-ha. Ha-hoo. Hoo-ha. Hoo-ha. Wahoo. Alright. How are you doing, everybody? Merry Wednesday, my dudes. Wednesday, my dudes. How we doing? It's time for more Ace Attorney. Attorney in the law. Don't ask why the script. There we go. I was about to say, why are you so tiny, little guy? You're so a little tiny little thing. Merry Wednesday. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. I think this is fine. Yeah, that's probably fine. It's attorney time, everybody. Back to it with more crimes. Answered, not committed. Please don't commit the crimes unless I'm there to watch. I will supervise. It's like the Magic School Bus, except instead of like scientific stuff, it's legal mumbo jumbo. It's me, Saul Solomon. I do want to get some glue for my freaking Blue Yeti though. My Blue Yeti been like since like day one. The volume mixer thing literally popped off, and I'm like, boo on you, Blue Yeti, boo on you. Well, I'm gonna Google if that's like a common thing. Blue Yeti products. Blue Yeti.
Hello there.
Well, hello, how you doing?
Good, I just made it home.
Huzzah! You made it. My God, it's a real live Protosoul. How you doing?
Proto! Proto, are you here to watch me meek it? I'm meeking it so hard.
Hell yeah. I'm not gonna say whether it is or is better and or worse. It's better than Koromon. But, like, from an
I'm
objective
meeking it.
standpoint. Let's see. I gotta make sure. I think the game music is on a little high. I don't know why. No. Hold up.
Proto!
Game is normal sound. Much have to tune up your thing. Gotta do that every once in a blue moon.
You're gonna hear me meek it, Proto. I'm meeking it.
102, 100 billion%. We can't hear you. Nothing can hear you.
I'm meeking it.
Alrighty. Now that everybody's here, now that everybody that matters is here, we're continuing the
Wow,
case.
you're really gonna diss Propane like that?
Well, if he weren't here, now he's square.
Be there or be square. Also, I need this to screen share.
Oh,
That rhymed.
nah. Don't need that. You'll deal with the lag like certain other streamers who I help. What do you mean? I have to have a 10-second input delay in Pikmin and try and give life-changing advice as everything burns down. So, what do you think, Mr. Wright? I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all, the victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time. And a different suspect was arrested at each crime scene. Lana! Good morning, Mr. Wright. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed. I hope they didn't hold you up too long for questioning. I just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though. So, how'd it go? Man, Low-key, I'm gonna complain about not having my old desk for a second, because that's actually a spot where I could, like, you know, so my Blue Yeti is like the regular Blue Yeti thing where it's just the stand
Yeah.
it came with. And I'm like, I bought an boom arm extension to hang off the top of my desk that I don't have anymore. I think I shared it a while ago, my L-shaped desk. And I can't do it because my current desk is something you'd have in, like, the hallway of your house.
I see. Why?
Because I don't have room for my full desk in my basement.
Gotcha.
Uh, It's like, because this is like my old desk, I could literally like have I had a boom arm for my phone too, where I could use it as a camera to do like model kit stuff, which is like something I'm looking forward to in the far-flung future when I have room for it again. Also, I just mentioned that because it'd be nice to have like the boombox arm, so I could like be a little bit further away because my monitor's really close to how it is. Anyway, that's not why we're here.
That is why we're here, actually. I want to hear more.
Oh, did someone say boom? You're
Did
supposed to,
someone say a boom?
and then you just hear the explosion. I need an explosion redeem.
I
It
can
says,
get that.
well, I need a very specific explosion, but I don't know what kind of explosion noise I'd use. Or animation. I need both of those things. Like, maybe, no. The Mega Man one isn't violent enough. Like, Mega Man gets hit, and then he turns to lemons. This is truly a big mid moment. Dang it, I'm off my game. It says Mr. Right suspects. The police are clueless. I figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain.
Dang,
Plea
Base
bargain?
Lana. She actually knows the police are clueless.
Right. In this universe, that's putting it mildly. A plea bargain? What do you mean by that?
I think
We-
in this universe too.
We agreed that if I told them the truth behind this simultaneous murder, they wouldn't seek capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma. But Lana, don't tell me you. Much to my regret, I'm as much in the dark about this as they are. Miss Sky? We found a trace of evidence of a certain person in the police department's evidence room. They belonged to an officer, Jake Marshall. What kind of trace evidence? Bloodstained fingerprints, to be exact. That's the trump card I have up my sleeve today. You do understand what this means, don't you? In order to defend my sister, you're going to accuse Mr. Marshall? We have to play by the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Sky? So, I think it makes sense later, because we don't have enough, like, cases at this point. But it makes sense why Nick's, like, always in the red when it comes to paying for the office and other things. Because he literally only takes cases of people he morally believes are truly innocent. Which is not really how a defense attorney would go about if you want to, like, live and eat.
He doesn't need to live. Listen, you know Phoenix, he's an absolute unit. He can get hit by cars. Like he's not a mortal being.
Well,
He doesn't need to eat.
I don't know that yet. I know he's just a guy that throws papers at people in Marvel. Also, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is on sale on Steam, and I'm very tempted to get Ultimate.
It is, okay.
Like, I can finally be an attorney.
You could be a doggo.
Honestly, my favorite combo was literally Zero Kami and Zero Madaras and Dante.
Sounds good.
Do what you have to do, Mr. Wright.
I'm judging it.
February 24th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 9.
Been a while since I've judged it.
It's been a week.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is...
I'm afraid you'll have to clarify.
It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecutor's office. Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time.
But that's not physically possible, is it? What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room has just disappeared.
Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. Wow, this is one messed up trial. One of my duties as prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today I will present evidence relating to the murder of the police department. In doing so, I believe the way of which we should proceed will reveal itself. Now that's what sets Mr. Edgeworth apart. He sounds like on top of things, even though he doesn't know what's going on himself. And that's supposed to be an admirable trait. I do that every day.
Well, let the trial resume.
Resuming.
Resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department?
Oh, you'll know and I'll find out.
Mr. Edgeworth, you may call your first witness of the day to the stand.
What's first witness? The prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department.
The suspect, you mean the so-called murderer?
Oh boy. Things are getting wild from the get-go. Oh boy. Not a thought in that head. Will the witness please say his name and occupation?
Yes, sir. I'm Officer Mike Meekins, sir. My occupation is, that would be murderer, sir.
You don't say the quiet part out loud. We're not
It's good for
defending.
us.
We are defending him. I forgot. Shit.
No, we're not. We're not defending him.
Oh, they were only defending Lana. For some reason, I'm like, are we defending him too? I forgot. The silence is so loud.
So you're telling us you're a professional killer?
Sir, it was me, sir. I'm the one who did it. I'll never kill anyone again, sir. You've got to believe me, sir.
Actually, what we'd like to hear from you is...
Sir, I'm the one you call part of the younger generation, sir.
Oh my
I'm a
God.
millennial.
He
A
gives,
person who actions adults can't possibly comprehend.
he gives me Gen
A
Z energy.
TikToker.
Please, Mr. Edgeworth, sir, shut this guy up.
Officer Meekins,
Yes, sir.
give us your report of the crime. Consider it in order.
Yes, sir. As you wish. After all, I'm part of a generation that must be told what to do, sir.
Damn, that's depressing.
That's
You
so
can't
rude.
fault him for a lack of enthusiasm.
You can fault me for the crime, though.
Not a thought in the head.
Although it's not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life, and I did it. After that, I passed out until they smacked me away.
You tell him, Meekins.
So the victim, Detective McGowan, attacked you?
Do unto others before they do unto you. That's the Meekins family motto, sir.
I want to meet his mom. I'm sure she's a person that exists.
Mom Meekins.
I see. Then you fainted and a colleague helped you regain consciousness.
Yes, sir. He knocked me upside the head, sir.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
What I need here is more info to work with.
More Meekins.
Making it up. Gary's way.
Meeking it up, Gary's way. Dun,
What were
dun,
you doing
dun.
there? Mr. Meekins, you work in the General Affairs Department, do you not?
I do not. Yes, sir. I'm in charge of hiring new recruits, sir.
Yikes, now there's a scary thought. Evidence transfer was taking place on the day of your crime, which meant many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed.
I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir.
The Blue Badger?
The Blue Abomination.
Yes, sir. The lovely police mascot accompanied by the great chief of detectives, sir.
Oh, it's back!
Look at that thing. I was to ensure it wasn't broken during the transfer process.
Truly a work of modern marvels.
That was my sole mission for the day, sir. Most important thing I've ever done in my life.
I see. Sounds like a very important mission.
I love how, like, patient he is sometimes. Like, I don't know what any of this means. We're just gonna.
Well, he's
keep
gotta
going.
be patient with the Gen Z folk, you know?
They gotta be told what to do.
After the award ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around that I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room.
Oh, so that's why you went to the evidence room.
Tell us, what did you see when you got there?
Absolutely nothing, sir.
Good, as all foretold. We're attending to the evidence room. You need an ID card. Am I correct?
Precisely, sir. I have one right around here in my neck.
So then, your ID number should be listed on here, right?
77777.
There it is! I found it! This is the one right here.
Could you please read us the number?
Those are small numbers and I cannot read them.
Yes, sir. It's 4989596. That's my number, sir.
I see. Huh? But the number 4989596 is shown being used twice. Please explain, witness.
It's no real mystery, sir.
God, I don't know why it's so nice working, like, not working against Edgeworth.
The first time is when I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. And the second time is when I went to get him after everything settled down.
I see. So it was during that second time when...
Yes, sir. That was when I spotted the man on the security screen.
It added to your ID card record.
It's always nice working with Edgeworth. That's pretty much every case this point onward.
Yeah,
That
I
he's
mean,
in.
well, he's such a... I have a problem with the rivals when they're only there to just be dicks. And then, like, when they turn about and be, like,
No.
homies. Cough, cough, Shadow the Hedgehog.
But Edgeworth's more than a homie, he's a bromie.
And then they kissed, sloppy style. God damn it, keep that behind closed doors, you two. Judge is like, ooh.
Ooh, I love that stuff. Ooh.
He's like, Oldbeg, don't turn the channel, this is my favorite one.
Is this what the kids call fluxing?
No, not the fluxing. So, you were attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you?
It was a knife, sir! A knife!
Detective Goldman pulled a knife on you? What happened then?
Well, with me charging him on that, he looked surprised as I was.
You aren't exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into. Damn.
Oh,
Oh my god. Only a face his
That's
mother
when
would
I
love.
reacted, sir. I swung my arms like an octopus, struggling to detain him.
Not giving confidence.
That's how I got this gash on my hand.
Maybe if you just kept it cool, your hand wouldn't be.
When I saw the blood trickling down my arm, I panicked. I grabbed the man by his collar, like a dog.
Then he did it.
I did it. I killed him.
What exactly do you mean when you say you did it?
I know I don't look like the type, but I'm really into kung fu films, sir.
God, I need to watch Scissor 7. I've heard that's a good anime. He reminds me of one of the characters I've seen in a couple of clips with, like, he has the personality of, like, stale bread, but, like, he's buffing, like, he's buff as shit.
I watched Kung Fu Panda like twice. I'm an expert, you could say. The man let his guard down for just an instant, so I snatched the knife from him.
He looks like the kind of guy who would watch Kung Fu Panda on repeat during family gatherings. He took his knife.
I spun around, performed a disarming maneuver. I made sure to close my eyes like a man.
Yeah. See. Must have been desperate.
The next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in a sea of my blood. And then the next thing I knew,
Yes?
he punched me right in my face, sir.
What a doobus.
Closing his eyes like a man, like a meek.
What about the time? About what time did you regain consciousness?
No offense, sir, but how am I supposed to know that? I was unconscious.
Oh, right. According to the report from the officer that woke up the witness, it was about 5:30.
He hit me right in the head, too. I woke up crying tears of pain.
Oh my
That's
God.
nice. I mean, it's nice that you got punched. I mean, it's nice that you recovered, that is.
He wants him punched again.
Me too. When I came around, though, I made sure to finish my mission, sir.
Your mission?
Yes, sir. The Blue Badger, sir. I returned him to the entrance before things got out of hand.
Well, we can all rest easy now, I guess.
I believe we now have a fairly accurate picture of what happened.
Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim?
It sure was, sir.
He's got a point.
Yes, Officer Meekins?
With regard to that, sir, take a look at this videotape. It was sent to my jail cell. Chief Gant delivered it to me this morning, sir.
The chief delivered it?
What is that? Videotape?
Good sir, DVDs are almost out of, circulation at the point that this game was taken. Blu-rays are now a thing. If you don't know what a VHS is in your day and age, I think we have a problem.
Yes, sir. It's the latest form of technology, sir. That's absolutely right, sir. Videotape, sir. It contains footage from the security camera in the evidence room.
What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape. I was told it had been mistakenly erased.
That's quite a mistake.
I just do what I'm told, sir. It's the only thing I'm really good at.
Even that, I would say, is very questionable. Looks like a communication with the police department as good as ever.
Well then, let's have a look.
They just roll in the movie cart everyone had in elementary school when you didn't have a sub teacher.
They put on a puppet show to reenact the video.
Oh, that'd
Show
be
us the video of you murdering the victim.
Oh, please stop using the word murder, sir. It scares me. I prefer the term assassinate.
Oh my God. The one character I think who is less qualified than Gumshoe. I let it be known I love Gumshoe.
I love my gum in my shoe, my gym, the gym shoe.
Video of a real murder. Just what are we gonna get ourselves into? And then it just shows the most edited video in existence. The horror. The horror! See, this is cool because it came out before FNAF. Also, this is the most useless camera angle I've ever seen. Whoever put the video recorder here is really...
He's meeking it. We're gonna see what meeking it looks like.
Such violence.
He
How
just
are
meeked it.
They're using a security camera from 1979.
That's me, sir. I meeked it.
How'd he get out?
Cling to the ceiling and just spy and walk.
Just Spider-Man. Get me pictures of Spider-Goodman.
Spider Goodman.
Same, Edgeworth. Same. You did it. You did a job, Meekin. You did a job.
Ellipses.
Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing.
The Police Officer Academy needs a new camera. That shit sucked.
Meekins is guilty. How can we deal with these unsettling feelings stirred within us?
What do you mean? What the hell was that wriggling piece of plywood?
Sir, that's the pride and joy of the entire Criminal Affairs Department, sir. It's the Blue Badger, sir!
Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly? Security video added to the court record. Video from the security camera placed in the. I'm surprised they didn't have like a description for like the worst video ever recorded by human
Worst
hands.
video ever recorded.
Yes, well, anyway. This tape seems to be the worst tape recorded video by man. Seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter someone in the evidence room and some sort of activity did take place.
Your Honor, instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, the witness's testimony will suffice. Is that all right with you, Officer Meekins?
Yes, sir. As you wish, sir.
Mr. Man.
Mystery man. His face can't be clearly seen in the video. But there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir.
Nothing about that said that was Detective Goodman other than having.
100%. No, no
oh, my bad.
uncertainty.
Yeah, definitely Detective Goodman.
I mean, he opened the locker, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprints to do. The locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir. So it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it.
That's exactly what an idiot would say.
What's this about a fingerprint? What are those?
I certainly don't have one of those. Each detective has been given a locker, equipped with a fingerprint-activated lock. These locks ensure that each locker can only be opened by the detective who it belongs to.
Intriguing. That would mean the victim at the crime scene would have to have been Detective Goodman. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
I don't know where this cross-examination will lead, but everything begins with contradictions. That's where I have to start. Mystery Man.
Actually, sir, everything begins with the fetus.
Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man.
Everything begins with Pepsi Man. It sounds more interesting than the Mystery Man. Tell me, were you able to get a good look at him? At the face of the man who attacked you with the knife?
If you must label people as having seen or not seen the man's face.
Oh god. Have you played Deltarune?
Nope.
No. You should. I need some people to play Deltarune with me when we get to it, or to stream it with me. Because there are some people who I've seen have very good takes on certain characters' voice. And I'd love to see you do Spampton G. Spampton.
Okay, maybe. I'll see. I believe I would be classified as the latter.
The latter? But you were standing right in front of him, were you not?
More to the point, you are the person who fought him, aren't you?
He did make a point to say when he fought him with his eyes closed.
Oh, yes, sir, but I didn't get a clear look at his face, sir.
Because might as well not have eyeballs. Or free will.
I'm not the kind of guy who has eyeballs or looks directly at people when talking to them, you see.
Yeah, that's a good trait for a police officer.
Still, I'm sure it was him. I put my badge on it.
I'll take your badge. Right now, I'm a police officer now. But you don't know that for sure, do you? You never actually saw Detective Goodman's face.
What? I suppose you might say that. That is, if you must label people as being seen or not seen.
I want to take him, put him into the ground like a golf tee, and
Plant
send him.
Meekins, grow him, make a tree of Meekins, and...
Since his face can be identified in the video, only you can verify it.
Why is everyone looking at me?
You're the one who can declare your own innocence, and it seems you don't have two brain cells strapped together.
If I had to label your stares as disturbing or...
Meekins. Did he just make a chicken noise? Is he
I don't know what
is
the
he
noise was.
Is he Mort the chicken?
Mort the chicken. He's Mort the chicken given human form.
I'm Mort the chicken.
Watch out for cube aliens, everyone. If you've played Pizza Tower, you'll get that reference. Having been shown a questionable video at best, we are not in the best of moods. Now please, be more certain when you testify.
Yes, sir.
You claim the man who branded the knife when you was Bruce Goodman. Tell us why you are so positive it was him.
I mean, he was wearing a white jacket. There's only one person does that.
It's true, I don't know a single other soul that wears a white jacket after Labor Day. That's heinous. About these lockers, is there no other way to open them?
No, sir. I myself tried all kinds of methods in the past.
Finally, someone to rival someone else in their inability.
They only respond to registered fingerprints, sir.
I wonder what kind of methods he's tried.
If the man opened the locker's lock, which only responds to its registered fingerprints, then he must be the person the locker was assigned to.
Or is he?
Exactly my point, sir. And this too.
I mean, and this too. Don't we have... I know it's been over a week since we played, but we definitely have proof that lockers only did assign... there was a locker who was already broken, wasn't there? Or am I thinking too far ahead?
You're not thinking too far ahead, but you're...
Yeah, we'll go through this first. How do you know that information?
I've heard rumors, sir. From people that know, sir.
You look like the kind of person...
Those 4chan rumors.
Not the 4chan rumors. At least the Reddit ones have, some credibility. I'm gonna say something else about the people in the police station not telling the truth to gaslight him. He seems like a person people at the gas station, the police station would definitely gaslight.
Gas station.
Gaslight and
I
police
worked
station
at the
combined.
gas station, sir, but then I accidentally ended up here.
You look like you belong working at a gas pump, Mr. Meekins. You're out of your depths. People in the know.
The workers in the department cafeteria, sir. They keep me informed. They also listen to my romantic troubles, sir.
What? Meekins, if you have a game, I'm gonna have to retire from life. I'm
How old is
leaving.
Meekins?
If Meekins is Mike Risms, I'm literally going to head to the mountains tomorrow.
Microisms.
For the record, the open locker did indeed belong to Detective Goodman. I verified this information through more reliable source.
So the victim opened the locker with his own fingerprint.
However, the most important detail is not shown in this video. The man's face.
Sir, if I may say something, sir.
Please do. After all, you're the one being examined.
And I would very much like to be done examining you as soon as possible.
Yes.
I don't understand why the man's face is so important in this case, sir. I mean, it was his hand that opened the fingerprint lock.
Bro wants to go to jail ASAP.
He really does. And it was his hand that tried to thrust his knife into my body, sir. My unsettled state can testify after this, sir.
My unsettled state. I have one of the very few settled states.
Yes, you have a point. The footage doesn't lie.
That is... Unless the defense can find a problem with it. Mr. Wright, let's check the court record again. Is there a problem with the security video? Oh yeah, as always, there is a problem. We'll get to it at some point. Regarding the video contained on this tape, there's one thing in particular that seems rather strange.
Strange?
A Doctor Strange, even. You say,
In the multiverse of madness?
and then the cape lifted Dr. Goodman, threw him
Dr.
into a
Goodman.
portal, and that's how he got into Edward's car.
Brilliant.
This contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may not have been Detective Goodman.
What? This video contains such a contradiction?
Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
I propose we have the defense point out this alleged contradiction in the video. You would want me to point it out.
Yeah, because that's your job.
Well, technically that's not his job, but in this universe, it's essentially a part of his. He has a job with the entire police force.
Very well, proposal accepted. Let us further inspect this piece of evidence.
Points to a specific tape reel frame. Like, this one.
I will now play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us this contradiction you speak of.
Points to the blue badger. Its entirety sickens me.
This thing shall not exist. Objection.
I have to point out a problem in the video? This is the first time I've ever had to do that. You can do it, Mr. Wright. I had set up so you can just fast forward, rewind, or pause the video. It's this. This is a problem. We all know.
This
also,
is the problem with everything.
Yeah, it's
These
broken.
demons.
It's possessed. Just take good luck and be sure to point out the right thing.
Please don't play it too many times. I can't stand watching this video.
Me in the corner, playing fast forward through it multiple times to bother Meekins. How did this guy have to become a police officer? See, shit like this would have made me become a police officer as a kid. Like, if this idiot can make it, there's a 100% chance I can make it.
Now then, Mr. Wright, please enlighten us. Where is the contradiction that indicates where to...
This. Alright.
Yo, speed walking, speed meeking.
Drop the thing. Beacons. Are we not gonna... Wait, go back.
You want to? You're rewinding some
Get him!
meekins can see
Get him! Don't let him get him! Get him!
I'm making it, sir.
He got
Help me.
the multi-Meekin combo. Oh, isn't that so sad? Also, are we gonna ignore the fact that the guy just disappeared? Where do I even point for that? Just like, just kind of cease to exist. I can't even say there was a body. How can you say it's a body there when just what? Yes, hello, Abomination. I thought it being broken was going to be like part of it, but it's like broken the entire time. Oh, is the glove part of it, or?
Pretty sure it's the glove.
Well, hold up, it couldn't be the glove. Maybe it's. Yeah. Yeah. It's this part. Get him.
I'm being meeked.
It's like you see Meekin crying in the chair.
I'm making it. And Meekins walks away.
Present. The thing that's strange about this video has got to be this.
Yes, that is strange. Something certainly seems unnatural about that.
Oh, was this not it?
What could it mean?
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Wright, but you seem to have forgotten the point of this exercise. The point? Do you not like gloves? Is it because there's not a matching pair? Is it not? Does it not strike your fancy, Edgeworth?
Oh, wait, it's not the glove.
What you're looking for is one thing and one thing only. Something that indicates the man may not be Detective Goodman. Oh yeah. That.
Well,
That's what we're looking
yeah,
for.
that.
Whew. I almost wired into the defense's trap. I
You've
almost
fallen
believed the
for-
defense for a second.
You've almost fallen for my greatest ruse, which is not knowing what I'm doing.
I'll place him under arrest, sir.
No, not you two,
For
Meekins.
replaying my attack so many times.
It's time to slow down and tackle these things one at for your transgression,
Always-
Meekins.
I don't think you get penalized for failing, so that's good.
Well, just remember one thing, Mr. Wright. Every time you point your finger, someone gets hurt. Says the one pointing his finger at us. Yeah, but you like that, Emma Sky, you freak.
I will now point my finger at the videotape.
Okay,
I'm gonna
now I
watch
remember what
Meekins
it
get
is,
beaten up
so-
again. Just chat. We're gonna record Meekin getting beaten up.
Live 4K footage.
No, this is more like 240 or whatever it is, 360.
Now I remember what the contradiction is, right?
I don't like that the music doesn't fast forward through it. Get him! Get him! Yeah, get him, Meekins! Eh. Locker room bullying! Locker room bullying! Ah, brings me back. Hold up.
Homie.
Some part of this... Get your flag out of the way. It's right there. This upsets me greatly.
This makes me.
So, whoop. You can give me this one.
Okay, it's.
Is it the fishing rod?
I mean, I know this one's not like that hard to figure out. I'll say it's before. It's before anyone even
get
comes on screen. You
get
can
him.
do it.
Get him again. Ah, much better.
Yeah, it's before anybody even
All
comes on
right,
screen.
hold up. I know what it is now. Thank you for being vague enough with it.
Yeah.
There you go. Pause. There it is.
The glove was something
Why is
else.
music still playing? Haunting me in my dreams. The thing that's strange about this video has got to be this. Officer Meekins.
Sir, do you mean me, sir?
No, you idiot. Your dad in the background wearing the uniform. You embarrassed me to the Meekins lane.
Let me get the line.
As I understand, the locker. Why is the music still playing? Haunting my dreams.
I made this theme, sir. Do you like it?
It makes so much sense when you think about it. It looks like this. When you grab a handle sensor, it reads your fingerprint. It's a match. Also, this is mysteriously open again with his girlfriend.
I'm Maggie birding it.
Well, it turns on and the lock is released.
According to my very limited experience, that's the way I understand it, sir.
Not a thought behind those eyebrows. If so, then something's seriously wrong with this picture. Remember when, like, playful, like, circus music was actually, like, cute and for kids,
Mhm.
and not used in every fucking $2 store jump scare horror game analog creepypasta thing ever?
Whore, 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 whore,
Whore,
whore, whore, whore, whore, whore, whore, whore,
No,
whore.
no, we got Freddy 5 there. Never played one, never will.
Me neither.
Unless I get 2 million followers. I'll play Freddy 5 Bear for 2 million followers.
5 Nights at the Blue Badgers.
5 night. You should make that into a. You and the crew should make that into a game. Legally distinct Blue Badger.
I mean, one of my team members already made 5 Nights at Freddy's with Angry Birds, so wouldn't be
That's
that hard.
genius. But it's like the Red Badger, so, you know, Capcom can't get you. When the victim reaches for the handle of the open locker, let's rewind to a little earlier.
Whore, 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 whore. Whore, 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 whore.
I wonder how well each Ace Attorney character. I want to do a tier list based on how well certain characters would survive in a horror movie / game. And just do the Ace Attorney crew.
I mean, we could do it for the first game at least.
I need to do like the proper like tier list names though. Like would thrive in the funhouse, would survive until morning, would make it like a regular
Would be
job.
the character who dies in the opening.
Mike Meekins did not survive. Well, actually, I guess all the people that died would not have survived for obvious
No,
reasons.
Mike Meekins would be the horror antagonist.
No, no, that'd be Grossberg.
Oh,
Just see Grossberg as the blob from Kirby in the Forgotten Land. He's like, I'll become whole by absorbing you.
Oh, assimilate my hemorrhoids.
No. Here,
Assimilate.
notice the light, please.
What's this? It's already lit. That's lit.
That's lit, bro. Oh my god, he's learning. Assimilating with the youth. Precisely my point, Your Honor.
Jonesing.
The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle. He did make a chicken noise again.
More
That's
the
not
chicken.
natural.
Order, order! What is the meaning of this?
It's very simple, Your Honor. The locker was unlocked the day of the crime. But the locker locks are controlled by an electronic system. When the door is shut, the sensors triggered. The locker is automatically locked.
Oh, I know. It must have been broken down. Of course, I'm not an expert on this.
That's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor would detect and report any malfunction.
Oh well, it just goes to show novices should keep their mouths shut. Beacons. So then, Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation?
Me, Your Honor?
Yes. Why wasn't the locker locked?
Me, Your Honor? Like I said twice. Yes.
Beacons, Your
Well,
Honor?
you see, this isn't exactly my field. What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator? Huh? Oh, maybe something like jam the system sensor? Something jam the sensor. Say, there's something else in the video that seems out of place. Yeah, I thought so too. There's got to be another clue somewhere in this footage. I already got it, but you said I was wrong the first time.
Very well, let's inspect the video once more. The locker wasn't locked, Mr. Wright. Please point out the cause for this.
Fine, I'll do it again.
Please point out the cause. The cause is Meekins getting assassinated.
I don't know what could happen. It could be anything, honestly. Get him, show him for wasting my time. Get him.
Give me lunch money.
No. Wait.
Wait, no.
There we go. Glove. It was Glover all along from the hit video game
It was
on the
Glover.
N64. Please watch closely. This is a continuation of the part I showed you earlier.
Your Honor, you gotta love the glove.
The game of all time. No, if Bubsy can get 6 games, Glover can get a second one. Come on.
I mean, it was canceled. It's gonna happen.
Well,
Have you seen the
I like
footage?
how, God, this thing's so cursed. It purposefully held its thing in his face so we couldn't see it. This thing is sapient and trying to fuck us over.
I gave birth to that thing, sir.
What's this? Something white fell out of the locker.
Prosecutor, please remove Mike Meekins from this planet.
But gladly.
But, sir, it's been my experience that things fall out when doors are opened. I often fall out and roll great distances when I open the fridge, sir.
We can't be sure that item was completely inside the locker to begin with.
What do you mean?
The sensor triggers a lock when the door is shut. If something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door?
Inserted?
You know, like, for example, when you put your foot in a shoe. That's what an insertion is, Mr. Judge. Don't make me get the dictionary out. Come on, I know you're old, but you're not that old.
So you're saying if I loop-de-loop and pull, then my shoe's looking all cool.
Oh, absolutely. You're looking fly as hell, sir. Can we rewind to the part where Meekins gets beaten by the guy like 8
that's the
times?
good part.
Chat, please clip Meekins being violated
I am gonna clip that.
thrown into the lockers.
That was hilarious.
The white thing that wasn't inside this locker was stuck between the door and the sensor. Meekins like,
Oh, I understand now, sir. It's just like my life. I'm in my tie.
oh my God. It's like, Mr. Judge, this reminds me of back when I was in high school. They put me in lockers
My
all the
parents
time.
dropped me when I was a baby.
Notice the elongated chin from gravity taking hold of him because his parents wouldn't.
2 out of 3 times it gets stuck in the door when I get on my patrol vehicle, sir.
He gives me Doofenshmirtz. His parents weren't there for his birth either.
Instead of the door closing, my tie chokes me.
But the object would have to be extremely thin to fit the door.
Not only that, but it'd also have to block the electrical currents. It would need to be an insulator.
Yes, an insulator. but at the crime scene...
There just might have been something that fits the description.
My attorney's badge.
Always
but
my
sir,
badge.
by insulator, you don't mean...
I think I finally got this figured out.
Very well. Will the defense please present the relevant evidence? What was this insulator that was stuck in the locker door?
It was the locker.
The entire thing. Why do I have to show him the thing? Do I have to show him exactly it, or wait? The gloves, it's a rubber glove. Why do I have to show... Was it not clear in the video that was a glove?
No, it could be anything, honestly. I don't know what that is.
I found this near the locker. Thin rubber glove.
But we can't be sure that was in the victim's locker. It looks nothing like it.
It has a tag that says SL9 incident.
Oh, okay, that clears everything up.
The video seems to depict the victim opening the locker. But that isn't the case. The little lamp attests to this. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. Not saying I would, not something I didn't. I wasn't there, I have an alibi. Please don't throw me back on sand, please, I can't take this. Is this not so, Officer Meekins?
Sir, it appears so.
And so Meekins was silenced forever. Until the next game.
Order! 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 Meekins is dead. Let's go home. So, are we to believe then that the victim, whom this witness stabbed in the evidence room, was not Detective Goodman?
Do not be misled, Your Honor.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
The defense has merely demonstrated the possibility and nothing more. The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman. The prosecution will offer more than one testimony to prove it. What? Officer Meekins, please testify about this.
Sir, me, sir? I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. Oh, you mean that, sir? Of course, sir.
Is this a joke? Please tell me it's a joke, because I am not laughing.
Very well, begin your joke testimony.
Not the joke testimony. Roll on the rolling clowns. No, it's the Dancing Lobsters. I'm thinking of the wrong show.
Mr. Man 2. There's one other thing that proves the man is Detective Goodman, sir. During the evidence room, one must use their ID card. When an ID card is used, there's a record of it.
Is he dumb?
At the time of the crime, the detective had used his card.
An ID card record, I see. Nobody could have stolen from him, nope.
I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor. But who is 777777? The ID used at 5:14 is that of the victim.
Just before the crime, hmm? Yes, without doubt, this is the victim's ID. However, one thing does strike me as unusual. Several hundred cases have been due for transferal. Why were there so few people using this room?
This particular evidence room was only used for storing certain special cases. Special cases? Extremely violent cases invoking police staff. Just hearing that makes my hair stand on end. Me too, although it doesn't really make much of a difference. There were only a few cases up for transfer there, and most were cleared up by noon.
Right, I see. Now, let us move on to the cross-examination.
Alright, I think, hold up, I'm just gonna check my thing. I think we already have. Don't we have a piece of evidence saying he was trying to get his ID replaced? Mystery Man.
I think the lost ID report you have or something.
Yeah,
Right.
half-written document dated 2/21 can only be submitted to the Chief of Police. Date lost, 2/21, Bruce Goodman, ID 5 tap. I'm gonna get yelled at, but I'm going to skip straight to it.
I mean, I think you have to press some stuff first. But
Nope, I'ma try it.
Oh, no,
Eat
you-
my
you
dirty
did.
words. Wait one moment, Officer Meekins, if that is your real name.
Actually, it's Mike. I'm not good at waiting, sir.
Well, Mike. I have the victim's ID card right here. I found out that. Oh, wait. I could have used either piece of it. That's actually really nice because I could have used either piece of evidence, funny enough.
Uh-huh.
Which is very odd for this game when you think about it.
Well, I mean, they started doing that like the third game. This was written, after the third game, blah, blah, blah.
True.
That makes sense.
When I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene. The underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. Here we go. Oh, I guess either one would have fit. Which is kind of nice because there's a lot of times where you're like, this one fits, but they want this one. It's a very
Frodo, the
important
Mystery
clue.
Manning. We're Mystery Manning.
Frodo should become the Mystery Man TM.
Proto, you could do a pretty good Damon Gann voice, I think.
I think Pro's got a good range too. I need
He
to
really
do
does.
more voice training for certain ranges, but I got nothing to follow up on
I could
that.
do high-pitched people, but...
I'm sending you to old bag jail next game, Mario.
Oh, no.
I have been practicing my evil laugh. Nowhere near as evil as a certain green cat, who shall not be named, lest we invoke their wrath.
Lost item report. It's only half completed.
But it shows that Detective Goodman had lost something the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out a report. Let me guess, you believe this something to be his ID card, right? I can't say for sure, but there is a high probability. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card.
Order, order. So now, what does this all mean?
We have a clone to deal with. There's no more than 10 Goodmans running around this court. I don't know.
I'm the clone.
Can only mean one thing. It doesn't even require much thought. The man the Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card and his sick
I don't
look.
understand. That doesn't require much thought. I don't understand still.
How tall is Meekins? Do we have like a record of like people's heights?
I wish.
Order, order, order. Does the prosecution have a response?
But that's what makes it so fun, is being bad at a voice.
I can't do a woman's voice either, Proto.
I only have one thing to say to the defense. Bravo, Mr. Wright. Bravo. Allow me to summarize the defense's argument. At 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime, the man in the evidence room Officer Meekins encountered was not Detective Goodman. There are two grounds to support this. First, the lock on the evidence room was already unlocked. Second is the victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far, Mr. Wright? Yeah. What's he up to? That being the case, we must inevitably arrive at a single conclusion. If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murder in the evidence room is also a fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instance of the murder. That is... well, I guess that's right. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Only moments ago you seemed content to pointing out your fingers around. This isn't going to end well. Well, at least I avoided doing that in my playthrough. Thank Googly Moogly.
No, the raw voice was so good.
I don't remember what... I definitely tried to be like, I'm Rao and I'm so pretty and...
He just
Like
made
when
it so seductive. I loved it.
Excellent range. A bravo for Mr. Protosoul. Can we get another shot? No, I'm joking. Don't actually. We can only
No,
shout
no,
out
no.
once per stream. Everyone
Well-
only gets one. Well, it seems you finally realized exactly what you've gone to such lengths to prove.
Explain yourself, Mr. Edgeworth.
The defense has already done the explaining for me. The victim in this video is fake, which means the murder did not take place at the police department at the 5:15 on the day of the crime.
So?
Back to Lana. That's what he's getting at.
Mhm.
So the real crime could only take place in one location, the underground parking lot. At the prosecutor's office, the murderer being Miss Lana Sky, the defendant. The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness observed the
No one's
moment of the
trustworthy.
defendant used the murder weapon. Ah!
A trustworthy witness who lied like 5 times.
Can I redact everything I said because we can get Meekins arrested and get Lana set free? I knew that testimony was way too shabby. It was all a trap from the beginning.
The activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered. Who exactly was the victim Officer Meekins encountered? And where did this person disappear to?
No, like, genuinely.
However, this trial's purpose is to examine only the murder of Detective Goodman.
Don't bow at me. Just so, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, you have to do something, or else Lana... What do I do? How am I supposed to get myself out of this?
Wait and see what happens, you know.
Wait, so what happens?
There's a way. No.
Okay, click. One moment, Your Honor. What now, Mr. Wright? Don't tell me you're objecting on what you've just proven. Of course not. Just thought it sounded cool. I almost walked right into your prosecution's trap. What are you talking about? This cross-examination has proven one thing and one thing only. That Mike Meekins is a weak-ass bitch who can't throw a punch to save his life.
That guy who stabbed my Meekins is based.
The security video did not show the actual murder. But no, who did see the murder? The Blue Badger. The Blue Badger sees all. I imagine the Blue Badger to be some kind of, like, higher being, like Big the Cat.
Just like Polly, you know, Blue Badger and Polly, they get along.
However, it cannot be said that this is unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Specifically, large amounts of blood traces were found in the evidence room. The defense demands further examination into the truth of the matter.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
if this court were to examine this further, other witnesses will be necessary. Is the prosecution prepared?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. The prosecution considered the incident at the police department to be unrelated. We have not prepared any other witnesses for the incident. I want to get rid of my not shitty British accent for Edgeworth in the second game. Like, I had a training in the hyperbolic time chamber, and I've lost my shitty accent. And I'd give another voice to him.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to think of which one. Something posh, but not British. How do you do posh, but not British? Isn't it like one and the same at this point?
That is like an oxymoron.
I mean, well, the Bomb family from the end of Thousand Year Door. That's like the voice I'd give them. You know the train.
Yeah, the Gold Bob and
I'm Gold Bob and I'm a fucking rich. This might just be my
I don't know,
chance.
I think your current Edgeworth voice is fine.
Yeah, I mean, watching clips of the anime, I'm like, okay, fine, I get it. He's not actually British, but it's just funny.
A lot of people do British because he uses British terms.
Who
like
wears an
ergo.
ascot if you're not British? Not
He
normal
drinks
people.
tea all the time. He's like practically British.
So did my grandma, and Edgeworth gives grandma energy. Time to call out a certain Texas Ranger to the stand. Mr. Wright, do you mean... Inside thoughts, Emma. That was an inside thought. Stop reading ahead. Your Honor,
You have to let her go, Emma.
the defense would like to request a specific witness.
Oh, whom do you have in mind?
Someone we have a reason to believe who knows the truth. The truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room. Prosecution requests to hear this person's name before deciding whether or not to comply.
Very well then, Mr. Wright. This person whom you would like to have testify. What is his or her name? It's Detective Goodman. He didn't actually die.
Eeny, meeny, miny. Why is this like even an option?
I don't. There's everyone here's a Texas Ranger. I don't know.
I'd like to call
Is it
Detective Gumshoe to the. I'd like to call Gumshoe to the stand.
I've actually been texting this whole time, sir.
Officer Jake Marshall. Why him? Why not? Can't let Edgeworth know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say. The prosecution agrees to the defense's request. Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department. We shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare.
Very well. The court will take a 30-minute recess while the witnesses is how do you pronounce
Subpoenaed.
that? Subpoenaed.
It's not a word you see a lot, to be fair.
Will the prosecution please prepare the witness during this time and subpoena him?
Today, I learned a new word and would like to use it in my vernacular very often.
The more you know.
So, like, I hear it like in news when like they were served a subpoena. It's like that's just a summons, pretty much. We will, Your Honor.
Court is now in recess.
God, I wonder how many people were turned into like law people because of the series. It almost got me too, to be fair.
And I wonder how many people actually managed to do it.
They got in
because
there and they're
this
like,
series
"This
makes
is-
it sound way easier than it is.
Oh, fucking! If Wright can make it in, easy peasy lemon
Passing the
squeezy."
bar exam will be easy. I don't even need to flip over a piece of paper.
There's no stopping you, sir, Mr. Wright. Huh? What do you mean? You called for Jake Marshall. It seems you figured everything out. Haven't figured out anything out yet. Lana, you're the one who knows everything. Emma, you always know everything. Why don't you just tell us? Mr. Wright is trying his hardest to protect you. I don't recall asking for his protection. How can you be so cold? Don't you trust us? Don't you trust me? Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. No, not Bowser crashing.
Oh, Bowser crashed.
It's all that playing Dragon Ball name unknown. I hate when Steam and Switch, I guess for that matter, snitching on games I'm playing where I'm like, yeah, I'm jumping on Hollow Knight, and then I was on Pink Stream the other day, and she's like, well, look who's the loser. It's me, I'm the loser.
I'm
Also,
loser. We're...
no, it's me, Mort the loser. Mike Morton it, the chicken from the hit
I'm
game
Morton it.
Pizza Tower. I should stream Pizza Tower again for no reason. It's not just fun to come back to and run around like a fucking idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later. He looks so sad, like a lost dog. Wait, it's Detective Gumshoe. What is it? You've got a lot of nerve, pal. Make a detective run around while he's on duty. And to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. Sorry, detective. You better be, pal. Hey! I didn't see you there, Chief Prosecutor Sky. That's okay, so...
Stroke right there.
Right, he said hey a lot. So, have you brought up me what I asked? Oh
no, he's a stroke again.
You mean this, right? My apologies, Detective. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Mr. Wright's name when making my request. My name? Never in a million years would I have thought it was you who asked me. Could I bother you to bring me a SL9 incident files? I'll need them by noon. Talk about crazy. The SL9 incident? But Lana, that's... I thought Mr. Wright might need them, so I had all of them? I can't read through all that by noon. Here, you might do well to read them. I can't believe you, the chief prosecutor, were a witness in that case. Miss Sky was a witness? Files for the Joe Dark killings. That's certainly a name of all time. Take it from me, you don't want anything to do with serial murderers.
Captain Crunch.
Not Joe Dark. You don't know the true power of Joe Dark killings. Wait, is his name Joe
I'm
Dark?
Joe Dark,
Or is his last name Dark, or is it Killings?
Yeah, my name is Joe Dark Killings.
First name Joe, last name Killings.
Killings.
I'm here for you with the doc. What? Now you brought you your stuff? You're just gonna ignore me? Emma? Why? Why's your name in here? Ba, ba, ba. What? My name's in here. I don't know, unless it was me. I was the Joe Dark Killings.
I'm Joe Dark Killings.
No, it couldn't be. Lana! The Cell 9 incident, is that... That's the classification number the police filed it under. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as... The Joe Dark Killings. The Joe Dark... No, Lana! That's over with. No! And then she left like a figment of my ailing old mind. Emma, wait. She ran away. You know what? I just remembered I got somewhere to be. Sorry, pal, but I'm out of here. Jake Marshall, Angel Star, Damon Gant, Miles Edgeworth.
Miles Edgeworth.
Not to mention Lana and Emma.
Grossberg. Polly.
And why is Grossberg's name on the
Everyone
top?
Karma.
Maya Fey. Apollo Justice.
Frank Sawyer. Cecil.
Cecil, the dog cat creature. No, he's definitely Catman.
Missile.
Missile. I really do want to cross over.
Amarasu.
Please, guy who writes Ace Attorneys, if you don't make Ace Attorney 7, make Ghost Trick 2 verse Ace Attorney. I mean, they already have like the spiritual BS. Just do it. Do a guy flavor. Everyone involved in this case is connected to those killings from 2 years ago. This can't be just a coincidence. Knowing you just might be able to figure it out. Time to get back to the trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck. I better take a good look at this file. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
To be continued after this commercial break. Brought to you by Kellogg's Corn Flakes. And, USAA.
Don't bring
Auto
the
insurance.
serial murder.
Bringing cereal to a serial murderer. Who would have thought? February 24th, 12:14 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 9. Just me and
Emma's
myself.
just not here.
The court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
Emma didn't come back. Allow me to call the next witness to stand.
You finally accepted it, Phoenix.
You
She's
don't need a
gone.
you don't need a sidekick, Phoenix. Come on, you're better than this. Drinking alcohol on the stage.
He's
you
marshalling it.
monster. Witness, please say your name and occupation.
Me, partner? Oh, I'm just a man, same as you, wandering the trail of civilization.
Occasionally helping the elderly cross intersections when needed. Yes, we get it.
Oh, I know, you're a patrolman.
As for her name, if you listen hard enough, you can hear the howling wind calling it out.
I would slap this guy in the side of the face, being like, bitch, stop being so eloquent. Be less Western. The West ended 200
Don't you
years
hear my
ago.
theme?
Jake Marshall, the Wild West ended 200 years ago. Let it go. It's never
This
been cool.
theme just plays whenever I'm kind of forced to be Western,
It's
honestly.
like when I was born, this theme started playing wherever I went. I can't help it. This is my quirk, Wild West. Just make you a good gunslinger? No, I just have Western music playing back in my house every single day. I can't leave it.
I have to drink like every 3 seconds.
To be exact, it's Jake Marshall, Your Honor. Howling Wind, I've heard Edward described that way before. Now, Mr. Marshall, let me ask you something. You were in charge of guarding the evidence room the day the crime took place. Is this correct?
According to the papers, partner.
Ooh, obstruction of justice! Slap this man!
What do you mean? Desperado souls as boundless as the desert sands. No paper can sum it up.
This man's existence bothers me. I don't think I have a character I hate in this series more than him at the moment.
No, she's jaking it. Maybe it's best we get on with this quickly.
We get along with this little doggy.
Please share with us your testimony of the day of the crime. In plain old English.
No Western speak, or else I hit you with the gavel.
I don't speak Texan.
You just hear him like
Day
raw,
of the
eloquent
crime.
English after this point. It's like, my honor. It's wait, that's still so. That's more fucking Jesse from Team Rocket. Never mind. I'm done.
My job was to keep. My job was to keep a wary eye on that bone orchard. They said
Orchid.
I was supposed to make rounds of 3 times a day, but that ain't my style. Besides, the room's protected by 2 security systems anyway.
Me when I'm AWOL and not literally just slapped in boonies on the spot.
Remember right? At a street side saloon, time went down.
Bro just admitted to being intoxicated at a bar and not where he's supposed to be working. Obstruction of justice?
I'm just instant traveling man, so for out of ammo, it's time I hit the trail.
Oh, I got so much ammo to spend on you, kiddo.
I can't say I particularly care for your attitude.
Yeah, Judge, you tell him.
I can't say I care for your beard, but you don't see me complaining.
Your scraggly ass 27 pieces of hair you call a beard need to be plucked out one by one, Jake Marshall.
The least Jake Marshall beef goes hard.
Wait a minute. You don't even have a beard, Jake Marshall. You're an embarrassment to beards everywhere. I'll grow a better one in 10 years. You see.
Oh, my beard is better. Get wrecked, Jake Marshall.
What do you mean by 2 security systems?
I mean, security cameras and ID card reader. I reckon even a cowpoke like you should know about those.
Hold up. How old is this dumbass? 33. Alright, you're not my junior yet, but keep my eyes on you, you sick freak. Yes, well, what about the fingerprints activated locks on the evidence lockers?
Fingerprint activated locks? What kind of newfangled doohickeys are those?
I'm gonna grab him by the fucking bandana, and I'm gonna Mike Meekins him. It's not being very helpful. He's not
got
very
meeked.
good at with machines or with following orders.
Everyone's got their weaknesses now, don't they, Mr. Prosecutor?
Yeah, but that means you gotta have a strength to make up for it, and you ain't got shit except being southern, and that doesn't do anything for anyone.
And that's a strength. This one seems like trouble.
Finally, someone who likes him less than Nick.
Okay, Mr. Wright, he's all yours. I don't
Finally.
want to deal with him.
It's like, oh, finally. Someone who's worse than Nick, get him out of here.
Was this guy a defense attorney? Because he sucks.
Bun Orchard, supposed to make rodents. Rooms protected. Now just come out and fucking slam him with the I found your fingerprint, you fucking criminal. Go to jail. 10 million years dungeon. Incident SL9. Perpetrator Joe Dark. Crime serial murderer. Sentence death. Victims Edward Jones. Jason Knight. Edith Kirby.
Edith
Not
Kirby. Yo,
Kirby.
Kirby. no, he poised.
Kirby would never die to like that.
Jeb
Wait,
Bates.
wait. That's a Joe Dark upscale if he killed Kirby.
Oh no.
He's truly too powerful to be put... Well, they killed him, which means the Justice in the Universe is stronger than Kirby. I fucking hate tangentially related power scaling. That shit pisses me off. Anyway,
Joe Dark
Rachel
is too powerful.
Moss, Jeb Bates, Neil Marshall, Head Prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth, Witness Lana Sky, Emma Sky, Executive Investigators, Damon Gant, Lana Sky, Head Investigator, Bruce Goodman, Investigators, Jake Mushard, Angel Star.
Man, there's only 4 pages. That looks like a lot more than
Yeah,
4
I was gonna say, that looks more like 5 teen books. What were you doing in a place like that?
Getting drunk. I was eating spaghetti.
I ate my spaghetti. Skitty.
Not even Angel Steak lunches can beat that parlor's Vagola CP pasta.
Those are certainly words you said.
Do you mean to tell us you abandoned your police duties to eat some noodles? Not all desperados eat tacos, partner. That's not what I meant. I hope this at least taught you a lesson.
That's strange. This is usually where Edgeworth says, "Did you not want a raise this year?" He can't get rid of him. Out of ammo, Officer Marshall.
That's right, partner. Or as you'd call it, evidence. If you plan to pin me into this crime, then you better draw. Otherwise, you're just wasting my time.
Oh, well, if you want me to draw, I'm gonna draw some blood if you get my drift.
My steel horse is waiting to carry me back west in the sunset.
On a steel horse I ride. That's the song.
One thing
definitely.
seems clear. Despite being responsible for guarding the evidence room, the witness doesn't appear to have seen anything. Texans don't take orders from anybody.
It's true.
Everyone knows that.
I don't dare touch Texas with a 200-mile pole. Apparently your superiors don't. Okay, I have a trump card up my sleeve, so I best keep my cool. Phrase it though, I better up the ante. How do I up the ante?
That's a good question.
Like rounds 3 times a day, but that ain't my style. 3 times a day, you say, huh? Well, look at this. You didn't even make 1. Loser. Like, I want to use this because I'm like, shirking duty, heard? Two security systems. You used to be a detective, so you used the evidence room in the past, correct?
Of course. Back in my day, my lock was a gold mine of evidence.
And yet, you didn't know about the fingerprint locking mechanism?
Sorry, partner. I ain't good with machines.
Ooh, he's making me angry, Mario! Ooh. He's making me meek it.
I also like making Cleese mad. I couldn't even tell you how a bike works.
That's quite incredible. Sensors on the lock handles cannot be seen. It's well known that some detectives are unaware of their presence. Now he mentions it, Detective Gumshoe said something like that too.
At any rate, it doesn't seem this is relevant to the crime. Can you tell us what you were doing when the crime took place?
This one, and then I'll try. You made your rounds that day in the crime, right?
Ain't you heard a word I said, partner? I told you that ain't my style.
Bro, fire this man immediately. He's making me mad. Right, I don't understand.
No desperado I know lets rules get in his way.
Yeah, well, by joining the police force, you are, by legal definition, non-desperado. 10 Trillionaires Dungeon! Send him to the Porky capsule of infinite safeness.
Porky.
And no desperados I know join the police force. See, Nick knows
So,
what's up.
Officer Marshall, on the day of the crime, just between you and me, I didn't set foot in the evidence room that day. There was a rubber glove sticking to the victim's locker. Do you know anything about that? Sorry, partner. Can't say I do. I haven't been in that crib in weeks.
How does this guy avoid being fired? Real talk, Nick. Real talk. Anyway, hug the dude. No, back to the ammo. Ah, stop! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ammo. Present. Bloody fingerprint. Slaughter's man! Officer Marshall, doesn't it strike you as odd that you, being called in to testify like this? After all, you weren't in the security room all the time of the crime.
And yet you drag me down here.
And I'll drag you to the 7th pit of hell, you sick freak.
Please, I don't want to go with Mike Meekins. Explain yourself, partner.
Oh no, Mike Meekins is 2 levels above you. For being a cowboy, you're going even deeper. It's quite simple. You left a very large trail behind at the scene, or to be exact, a handprint.
Listen real good, partner. Like I said, I'm the caretaker of that crypt. I pay my respects, that is, make my rounds about once a month. It's only natural my fingerprints would be in there.
Yeah, but you say you don't go in there at all. I only wish it were, officer. I lied. I'm gonna send you. But you see, your fingerprints were covered in blood.
Witness, what's the meaning of this? Your bloodstained fingerprints were at the crime scene?
The blood was wiped away. However, a luminol test clearly revealed this. Well, Officer Marshall?
It seems to me there ain't a person in this room with a head on his shoulders.
I take it you have an explanation then, Officer Marshall. About the blood-stained fingerprints.
Very well, you may begin your testimony about your fingerprints. Found at the scene of the crime.
One of my favorite bits from the Animaniacs. Fingerprints. Please do not.
Fingerprints.
The musical artist, that is.
Like I said, it's only natural my fingerprints print in the evidence room. One of them just happened to be at the same place as the bloodstained handprint. The murderer touched the locker with my fingerprint was by chance. The bloodstain and the fingerprint are completely unrelated. Or didn't you know the murderer was wearing gloves? See? I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, but how would you know the murderer was wearing gloves if you were stupid?
Oh. The witness's explanation appears valid, although there's some room for doubt. Life wouldn't be fun without any doubt, partner.
No, it would be oh so much more fun. It would be so much more fun, Marshall.
Don't you just love doubting everything you do? No, just me. The defense may now cross-examine the witness.
I have crippling anxiety, Mr. Marshall. It'd be so much more fun.
I'm
This guy's-
jaking it.
Yeah, he's shaking it. No, he must be stopped at all costs. This guy's hiding something. I can feel it. I have a chance to prove it. Bloodstained in Symphony of the Night. None of them happen to be on the same places, but I watched every single locker. None of them had their fingerprints on it. But this one, Stinky Pants. So then, what about the bloody handprint?
Come on, it's no mystery. Please explain. My locker is covered with my fingerprints. It just so happened Very simple.
It just so happened, as he said,
It
chances of
just
happening
so happened, honestly.
are 1,000,000 to 1.
On the contrary, one could argue just the opposite. The chances of that not happening are 1,000,000 to 1.
You can't just say things, Marshall, and then make it sound like you're in the right. Jail.
Get one thing straight, partner. You ain't gonna get no reward from me with a mere fingerprint.
Oh, but I can.
You wanna know why?
No, I don't. Please. Unrelated.
They're as different as night and day. Kinda like cereal.
But I like cereal.
Like Cap'n Crunch. One's got to do with breakfast, while the other taps a tap murder.
But Captain Crunch murders both people and the roof of your mouth. So they're more similar than you'd think.
He's right. Although seemingly alike, they're totally different.
I don't see what homonyms have to do with this.
Well, didn't you know? I love Cap'n Crunch.
How did you know that?
I may be a loner, but I still do my job. I keep up on the reports.
You've literally said 20 times in the last 2 minutes that you do nothing to do with your job. Ah.
I do my reports while drunk, honestly. I get a lot of information that way.
There was a blood stain at the scene, though it would be left by the murderer. That's right. It was found in Detective Gumshoe's locker. No, Detective Gumshoe's he's not a witness. He's a possible murderer now.
He's a victim.
Of circumstantially being bad at his job. However, no fingerprints were detected on that handprint. Well, yeah, I think we tried that too.
So that would mean the murderer wearing gloves happened to place their hand on top of Officer Marshall's fingerprint. That's the only logical conclusion.
Can't let him squirm out of this one. Gotta find something. Something decisive to add the Officer Marshall to this crime. What do we got?
I think I know what this one is.
Do we know what his numbers are?
Oh, actually, did you press this statement?
The only one I didn't. That's because you, how did you put it, pay your respects once a month?
Yeah, that's right. That and one more thing. That locker happens to be mine. What do you mean? I mean what I said. That's the locker I used when I was a detective. The locker I still use. All that's in there now, though, is a heap of broken dreams.
I see.
It'd be strange if my prints weren't all over that locker.
Wait, he said broken dreams. Like a broken vase. We got him.
All my dreams were in that vase.
Apparently his fingerprints data was never removed from the locker's programming. He must have been using the fingerprint lock all this time without ever knowing it.
Are you starting to get the picture, partner?
Oh, so it only advances if I check on everything. Got it. The picture.
The seal of blood. In the desert, it's just food for the buzzards. There's only one reality, and it's this.
Security tape.
So long as my trail isn't in there, you can't say otherwise. This isn't getting us anywhere, Mr. Wright. Please consider carefully where you're going with this cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now then, continue your testimony, Officer Marshall.
Too bad it wasn't me in that video, right, partner? Ooh, or was it? What do you mean by that?
You want to tell me this crime isn't that right, partner? If so, that video is the only direct evidence you have.
But that video is next to useless. It's so full of blind spots.
Blind spots.
Places you can't see. The camera's panning back and forth, the floor isn't shown. If someone was familiar with the camera's position, they could leave the room without being caught on tape. You don't have time for your speculations, Mr. Wright.
Well, Mr. Wright, you can show us evidence in this video that indicates Officer Marshall was present. Please do so now.
Okay,
Doot, doot.
very well. Allow me to point out your mistake, Officer Marshall, or should I say, Officer Stinky. Tread
shit.
carefully, Mr. Wright. We might wind up being the one making the mistake.
Now then, let's have another look at this video.
Graph.
Doot, 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 doot.
Oh, yeah, I already know.
Boop, 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 boop.
Yep. Guy comes in, no paper. Guy checks thing, drops glove. Like Beacons comes in, no
He starts
paper.
meeking all over the place.
Gets slapped.
Then he gets beaten up.
Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him.
Oh, he's got it.
No. Get him. Get meeked up.
No, wait,
Get him.
wait.
Okay,
No,
that's
no.
okay. He got meeked a little bit too hard. That's
He got meeked all over the place.
wait. Oh, pause. Present. Bringing our attention back to the security camera is a mistake I'm afraid you'll soon not forget, Officer Stinko.
Days are short in Texas, and so are our tempers. Could you sum up what you have to say in 8 words or less?
So punchable.
What's
Very,
this supposed to mean?
very punchable. Very well. You can clearly be seen in this video.
Exactly 8 words. Not bad, partner.
Key lies in a certain locker shown in the video. For a second, I thought I was gonna like screw up and was like, well, actually, you idiot. A locker with a white cloth sticking out.
You
That
idiot!
was the witnesses, I believe.
That was my line?
Oh.
Okay.
Go back.
It's fine. No, it's fine. It's
No,
whatever.
you can do Phoenix's line to make up for it.
Okay. Now then, let's rewind the video a bit.
Oh my god, you made him Sonic the Hedgehog. That would not be a bad voice for him. Specifically not for kids Sonic the Hedgehog, though.
Boop, 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 boop. Na 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 na. Oh, white cloth, it's gone. What's the meaning of this, Officer Marshall?
When the crime took place, the white cloth wasn't there. Then it suddenly appeared. There's only one explanation. Officer Marshall, you were in the
Dr.
evidence room at the
Strange.
time of the crime. What's more, you opened your locker when the camera was turned away.
Na, 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 na. His boots are amazing. Order! Order! It would seem only... Hold your horses. Sorry, partner, but you got the wrong man. So what if my locker was open? That doesn't mean I'm one who opened it.
Oh, we're doing this again. Are you dumber than two rocks clacking together like a caveman? Because you probably are.
What's my motive for opening the locker?
I forgot
You
you
can't figure out
forgot
a
your
motive.
trail mix partner.
The murderer needed to have something. They opened the locker and stuck it in. It's not my fault you happened to choose mine.
Have you not been paying attention to the last 40 minutes? Ooh.
What are minutes?
Even the judge is tired of this shit.
Why is everyone staring at me like I'm a wanted man?
Yes. Yes. Use your final smash on him. This guy isn't
Okay,
just
this is-
playing dumb. He really
He
is
is dumb.
stupid. I hate to rain on your parade, but you're the only person who can open that particular locker.
Oh yeah? I call your bluff. You say open that locker? Now prove it.
What? Are we really doing this? The only assigned detective prince can unlock it? Are you...
Pretty sure it's that, yeah. Fingerprint sensor.
Really? Really? We talked about this earlier today, but you may have the attention span of a gnat, so I'll tell you anyway. Lockers can only be opened by the detective they belong to.
What kind of crazy talk is this?
You know, Detective Gumshoe did mention something about this. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There might be some people in the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. So, Sheriff,
How do you not know about that?
what do you have to say? In 2 words or less. Where'd you get the jerky? Yes, erupts into flames.
I only got one word for you, partner.
No.
Yes, we hit him in the heart. Now he died. Oh, those are those are
yeah,
spurs. They made him look like high heels from that angle.
Oh yeah, baby.
Order, order, order! Witness, explain yourself. If this is a joke, it's the worst one I've ever heard.
I assure you, this is no joke, Officer Marshall. Now then, please tell us what you were doing in the evidence room at the time of the crime.
Eating my beef jerky. Olay! Please answer the question.
Acting like a bull. What is he now, a bullfighter? That's all right, Officer Marshall. I believe we can figure out the rest of this from here.
We can?
Or can we? Have a look at these floor plans.
Have a look at these floor
There's
plans.
no place for someone to hide in the evidence room. Yet Officer Meekins didn't see Officer Marshall.
Because I was meeking all over the place.
If that's so, then where is the witness?
It seems Mr. Wright has an answer. That's right, the only possible conclusion.
Well then, let's hear it. Where was Officer Marshall at the time of the crime?
Uh, we here?
Come on, don't overthink this.
Where's
He was the Blue Badger.
He was
He
the Blue
was.
Badger all along.
He's the killer.
Hmm. So Officer Meekins didn't notice him standing right there. That's almost as credible as Meekins' warp theory. Your chamber's empty, partner. Better reload.
Now they're ganging up on me.
Perhaps you should think a little more about where Officer Marshall was.
Sir Meekins should have seen him before the evidence room. That means the only place where he could have been would be... Wait. No, because, wait. The killer's Meekins. The victim is...
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
The
stupid.
victim.
I'm not stupid, I'm colorblind. That's totally different.
There, but that's
That's what I meant to do.
where the
I just
victim, Timmy Goodman,
misclicked.
was.
Correct, unless the man wasn't Detective Goodman. I believe the victim in the video is Officer Marshall. It was you dressed up like Detective Goodman. But that's preposterous. Officer Meekins witnessed the detective at the crime scene. Once he saw the man's face, he'd know for sure.
That was meeking it too hard.
May I point out, though, that the Officer Meekins did not know Detective Goodman. He also testified about the man's reaction when he was confronted.
When I entered the evidence room, I asked him to show his ID card, sir.
Yeah, and how did Detective Goodman respond?
He suddenly pulled a knife on me.
Something about the officer's story puzzled me. The man had his ID card, why didn't he just show it?
Yes, he would have needed to enter the evidence room. So he must have been carrying it.
The answer is simple. He couldn't show it. As you can see, Detective Goodman's picture's on the card.
Oh, I get it.
If he showed that, his cover would have been blown. Officer Meekins would have realized the man wasn't Detective Goodman. Do you have anything to say to this, Officer Marshall?
I sure don't. Look at my beef jerky. You've got quite an imagination, partner. We got a term for that, called circumstantial evidence.
Circumstantial evidence? He's still denying it.
You're gonna have to do better than that to break a detective. Unless you have hard evidence proving I dressed up as the victim. I can't say I particularly care for your uncooperative disposition. I can't say I care for your beard, but you don't see me complaining.
Yo, that took a decade of grooming. You show that man respect he deserves, you sick, smug little
I haven't
1
shaved it
o'clock
once.
shadow looking.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you have any evidence proving beyond a shadow of a doubt that my beard is better than his? That Officer Marshall dressed up as the victim?
I like how he wants us to do it. Well, how am I kidding? I don't have anything like that.
I can see the fear in your eyes, partner.
Well, stop looking in my eyes, you sicko. Take me out to dinner first, so I can say no.
Seems you're the one who couldn't take the desert heat.
Yeah, I hate the South. It sucks. This can't be happening. So obviously the one. What can I do? Ooh, come on, from the top rope. Looks like your lack of experience has finally been exposed. I'll pass on to you what someone told me when I was just starting out. When you have run into a wall with no place to go, return to the basics. Basics? But all I have are the basics. I'm too stupid to know
You're
anything
my
else.
basics, Edgeworth.
Oh, for me, that would be what Mia used to tell me. Phoenix, try thinking outside the box. It's all she's told me is to think outside the box. It's all she's told me. And then she died.
Trifling over paper, Phoenix. Flip over that paper.
I shouldn't look for proof that Officer Marshall was in disguise. But rather, I should look for evidence that came about because he was in the disguise. Why do you think this locker was open in the first place?
What do you mean?
There's no reason for Officer Marshall to open the locker in the first place for this crime. Yet he did, despite the chance he might be discovered later that event. Which means he didn't originally plan to open his locker.
According to the defense's argument, Officer Jake Marshall dressed up as a Lieutenant Goon at the scene of the crime. Then, after the crime was committed, he opened his own locker for some unknown reason.
The fact that a white cloth is sticking out of the locker seems to indicate that he opened it in order to put out his cloth aside.
So, just what exactly is this piece of cloth?
Are we all stupid or dumb? Perhaps the video is the key to all our unanswered questions. I don't have any evidence, so the video is the only shot. Just open the locker.
Very well.
It's literally the jacket.
Let's take yet another look at the security tape.
Oh boy, I sure love shoehorn 3D into a game that definitely didn't have it.
I love shoehorn 3D! After committing the crime, the witness opened the locker to put away the white cloth. Please show us why.
This is why. This is why.
He couldn't take the blue badger. I remember what this one is.
It's a bloodstained coat, right?
Maybe. Boop, boop. We gotta see this one more time.
Every
It never gets
single. Yeah.
It
One more
never
time
gets
for the
old.
top rope. Wait, hold up. Pause. Send.
Okay, I feel honestly validated.
Yeah.
Because every time I see people like talking about this part, they're always like saying how they struggled so hard. And I was like, the videotape was easy for me, and I'm glad.
I
it's
feel like
easy
the
for you
videotape was
too.
ironically like the easiest like piece of
Like,
evidence.
People talk about like it's trauma. It's like it was. It's
I
not
should
that
play
bad.
Trauma Center into the Knife now that you think about it. Now that you brought
Way
up
better
trauma,
It's way better than the tape and Turbine Serenade.
no, we'll get there eventually. I just feel like it's very different compared to, like, ironically, this case brings up a lot of stuff that's from later games in terms of like uh gimmicks that haven't been used yet. But a lot of them flow better than some of the logic puzzles in previous parts of the case. Even though the game itself is
Mm-hmm.
relatively simple, it's a GBA game, upres twice. For some reason, you disguise yourself to look as Detective Goodman and enter the evidence room, though I don't know what for yet.
Yeah.
However, something unexpected happened. Officer Meekin's barging on you. And asked to show you your ID card, you pulled a knife on him. However, Officer Meekins, let me rewind again. Oh, dang it. Officer Meekins panicked. The white coat you were wearing is soiled with blood.
A bloody white coat?
You couldn't just walk out like that. So you hid the coat in your locker.
Not bad, partner.
I don't like how you quoted partner like we're not actually friends, because we're not. But like I'd like you to think of me as a
Not
friend so
bad,
I can betray you.
Now then, Officer Marshall, are you ready to tell us the truth? Looks like I underestimated y'all.
I don't think you're smart enough to underestimate anyone.
I hope you're happy now, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm ecstatic you're going to jail.
Yeah. 2 years ago. If you only had the persistence as you were today, we all wouldn't have to be here now, would we?
Officer Marshall, tell the court what you did. All of it.
I beat up Officer Meekins, and I'll do it again. Alright.
I rewinded the part where I beat up Meekins because it was funny. And then I showed him
I
on
love
camera.
that part.
And then I rewinded it. And then I fast forwarded it. And I rewinded it. And I made Meekins
It was
cry.
glorious. It seems the time has come for me to beat up Meekins again. I had to do it that day. I couldn't just stand by and let it die. I stole the detective's ID and dressed like him. I planned to take out the detective, the evidence.
Not the
I wasn't
detective.
expecting Officer Meekins. I knocked him out. It meant you escape. I knew which areas wouldn't be caught on the camera. There wasn't any murder in the evidence room at 5:15.
Or was there?
So, the supposed victim was really you.
But there's one thing I still don't understand. Traces of a large quantity of blood were found on the floor in the evidence room. If no one was murdered, then how could that be?
Officer Meekins managed to cut his own hand. My guess is he's the donor.
It's way too much blood for a small donation.
Meekins, he has a lot of blood, what can I say?
He's like the TARDIS, except instead of more space inside of him, it's more blood.
No, I was just laughing. I had to do it that day. I couldn't just stand by and let it die. I had to beat up Meekins. It was my only chance. I had to do it.
just couldn't let him die. I had to get Meekins again and again.
I had to lure him in there.
You say it, you mean
Do you even have to ask, partner?
the SL9 incident. 2 years have passed since that case was closed. It's going to completely end with the transfer that day.
Not if I have anything to do with it. Then it's not over.
What did you hope to accomplish by sneaking into the evidence room?
When a case is closed, only that case lead detective can look through the evidence. I want to have a look at it myself one more time. No matter what the cost. I don't care what anyone says, partner. That case is mine.
Officer Marshall wasn't in charge of that investigation. Why does he care so much about it? Oh, we know.
That day was my last chance. That's why I beat up Meekins.
That's why I beat up Meekins and beat up Meekins and beat up Meekins.
I have this knife on me just to beat me.
Nice for show. The fists aren't. Why do you disguise yourself as Detective Goodman?
But I make it look like I was carrying out the evidence transferal. I'll be arrested for stealing evidence, which wouldn't get me anywhere.
Well, now you're gonna get arrested for it anyway, loser, and assault. So, you did it to fool the security camera.
Yeah, the detective's ID card? I stole that the morning of the incident.
You stole from a dead man, you sicko. So that really was why Goodman started filling out that lost item report.
I returned his ID card. I looked on the floor in the prosecutor's parking lot.
What a loser. I saw his dead corpse and I just left it there.
I don't care about corpses where I'm from.
That ID card I found was left there by Officer Marshall. So essentially, you managed to succeed despite your lack of foresight.
What do you mean, partner?
I mean, the fingerprint activated lock, of course. No matter how well you disguise yourself, you can't change your fingerprints. Under normal circumstances, you wouldn't have been able to open that locker yourself. But you couldn't because a rubber glove just happened to get stuck in the door. That means Detective Goodman must have opened the locker before Officer Marshall. You pulled a knife on Officer Meekins and tried to drive him off.
You're damn right. Let's just say I was a little surprised. Allie planned on being in the evidence room for no more than 5 minutes. I don't think anyone would actually come in during that short time. Officer Meekins certainly isn't a one-in-a-million type of person. But seeing a detective for an intruder and demanding them to show his ID?
I'll have to think a little more about this razors here. Grubs with the raid! Hello, hello! How's everyone doing?
I'm meeking it, Grubs. You missed me, but I was meeking all over the place.
Yeah, but he's done meeking it. Now he's Jake Marshall in it.
Anyway, he threw himself at me, and I ended up cutting him slightly.
But yeah, how's y'all doing?
Not enough.
Y'all have a good time playing? I don't know because I didn't catch. But yeah,
I'm jaking it right now, Grubs.
he's jaking it up. Of course, take your time. Get a drink, get a stretch, get a snack. I had dinner before this. I had to load up on super mega ultra mega delicious. Actually, the only thing that made it a quesadilla better is if I put bacon in it, and I realized that
Super
after I
all-
built it.
I would put some beef jerky in it.
No, Officer Marshall, we're not put. Actually, maybe it wouldn't be bad. It'd be like dry bacon, which wouldn't necessarily be bad.
I've had jerky before. I don't like it. It tastes.
I like
weird.
I think it depends on the jerky meat. Like salmon jerky sounds like it'd actually be good, or like chicken jerky.
Chicken jerky.
Chicken jerky.
Chicken
No.
jerky.
No, I walked into that one. God damn it. Ugh. Oh, sorry,
Sorry,
as
for not
Marshall
this one.
says. He doesn't actually mean it.
With me knocking him out and everything.
He's not really sorry about it. And he'd do it again.
I'm sorry about knocking him out. I should have just killed him.
Oh my god. I'm not sorry about it, Meekins. See, if it...
Uh,
See, I
I'm
think
sorry I only
Meekins
knocked him out.
deserves
I'm
it.
sorry I didn't do more damage.
Meekins might deserve it, but I hate Marshall more, so, like, I'm on your side this one time, Meekins. Until we meet again, and then I suplex you into the moon. By the way, what happened to your knife?
Oh, you mean this one?
Did you... That's gross! That's got Meekin blood on it! I don't know what to say. That's literally an assault weapon, you...
So you knocked Officer Meekins out and...
I bet you cut Meekins and immediately started shaving again. This guy disgusts me. So, what's Nick's ex's name? Delilah? I know I'm
Dahlia.
skipping ahead. Dahlia. I like her more than this guy. And that's saying something. I know what she did. None of it good. So, you did your research beforehand.
Those that are going to the desert unprepared don't live long, partner. I didn't think it would make a difference, though. Security tape is raced every 6 hours. If Paul had gone his plan, no footage would have been left.
However, you bloodied your coat struggled with Officer Meekins.
I wouldn't call it a struggle, partner. If someone was in the security room when I came out, the jig would have been up. I opened my locker and stashed it in there. His body.
No, he stuffed all of Meekins into that little locker. That's so sad. And at least he got better, though.
I got his lunch money, that's all I care about.
What was Officer Meekins doing during that time?
What else? He was sleeping like a baby.
Wait, was that another thought bubble someone read? I wasn't paying attention. I read it, but I wasn't thinking if that was blue text or not.
So what you're saying is, on that day,
The Fire Nation attacked?
Meekins slept like a baby?
But the blood found at the scene certainly indicates a crime took place.
What are you, blind?
Yes.
The victim shown on that tape is me, and I'm not dead yet, partner.
I can rearrange that. So, you stole the evidence from the locker.
I'm gonna get revenge.
You just see
Actually-
Meekins absolutely tear him to pieces in the back lot after this case.
No, I didn't.
Why not?
When I opened the locker, the evidence was already gone. What? Mr. Richard, where's that evidence? Did you eat it?
Oh, it's still missing, Your Honor. I have it in my back pocket. Goodman's locker was already empty. Someone else stole the evidence. Officer Marshall, may I ask you one thing?
Fire away, partner. It's a free country.
Not anymore.
Good old Japanifornia. Just remember, I'm also free to decide where or not to answer.
Why did you do this? Sing the detective's ID, entering a police officer. This is no small offense. Moreover, you're an officer yourself. This will have serious consequences. You can't just be forgiven with a simple cut salary. Not that salary cuts are ever a valid solution.
Like I said, this isn't your case. This one is mine. And I'll do anything it takes to get an answer I'm satisfied with. The witness has an unusual amount of zeal. Let's hear more.
Is that something I can put on my toast? A burger.
Can put zeal on my cookies.
But that case was solved 2 years ago, wasn't it?
That's the reason the evidence was stored in the evidence room.
Joe Dark was convicted for his crimes. Nothing I can say for sure is he deserved his sentence.
I remember the Joe Dark case. It involved serial murders, didn't it? I don't tend to complain about how it turned out. But there's something that still bothers me. Something went down that trial. Something no one will talk about.
Well, we're here. Let's talk about it, you little wackadoo.
I need therapy. What happened? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out.
Why is he so concerned with the incident? I should present him with what I think his real reason is. The feeling we'd end up here sooner or later. From involved just related to that some way or another. Better take another look at the files. Or indeed. Look at you. I actually read my homework. Officer Marshall, I think I understand. I think I know why you care so much about the SL9 incident.
Sounds like you've been sipping too much cactus juice, partner.
Friendly mushroom. Friendly cactus mushroom.
Ruby.
SL9 incident file here. Name? Marshall is mentioned here. A list of murder victims. Neil Marshall. Are you related to this man? Neil Marshall.
Yeah, I'm sure you've heard of the name.
Yeah, I read the book. That's literally all I know. That's why I'm asking.
2 years ago, you received the same lousy prosecutor award you got. What? The prosecutor?
Must be talking about the King of Prosecutors Award. Now I remember. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He handled the SL9 case before I did.
That's right. He was killed. And the case fell into your hands. But what's his relation to you? Is he your uncle or something? He was my brother.
I see where all the looks went. Inability to
He was investigating the
shave.
murders with Damon Gant, then the deputy chief of police. The group of detectives I was part of worked with under them. We were desperate to prosecute the killer. Joe Dark. My brother fought Dark and was killed. That was the first time Dark let behind any evidence. That was all we needed. He was arraigned and incarcerated. The case was finally closed. At least, according to the public records. What do you mean? My brother couldn't have been killed by Joe Dark. I knew my brother better than anyone. I could have beaten him in a fight.
And that's it. That's your reason for your insane actions.
There's more to my brother's death than what the records say. No matter how much you try to hide it, you can't fool me. Well, at least one thing's for certain. Now we know what happened at the police department on the day of the crime.
Now was the last day of the SL9 case could be reopened. Not satisfied with his resolution, Officer Marshall planned to steal the evidence. Disguising himself as Detective Goodman, he entered the evidence room. Officer Meekins confronted him, so he rendered him unconscious and fled. Yes, this mystery has finally been cleared up. No murder took place at the police department that day. What about all the blood? The things that
Because
happen.
there's a lot of blood.
The things that happen by chance never ceases to amaze. Exactly the same time as a murder at the prosecutor's office. This fake murder was going on at the police department. Chance? It's gotta be more than just that.
So if no one was murdered at the police department the day of the crime, that means the murder in the prosecutor's office parking lot was the real one.
Which in turn means only one person could have committed the crime. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky. But wait, a verdict wasn't reached in yesterday's trial. Which is why we examined the incident in the police department today. But there's only one reason the defendant was not convicted yesterday. There yet remained a mystery of the simultaneous murder at the police department.
Seems to me, this boy's got the draw on you, partner.
All the mysteries at the police department have been resolved. Doubt about that. Also, a murder took place at the prosecutor's office. The only suspect is Lana Sky. The testimony of the Miss Angel Star is completely incontestable. If you have a response, make a single word less. Objection! Oh, not the word I was going to choose. I rest my case.
It seems this trial has reached its conclusion. There's no room for doubt.
Well done, Mr. Wright. Thanks to you, I didn't need my waste my time disproving the alleged murder at the police department. There's no doubt what I proved today is true. The apparent murderer on the security camera tape really is fake. But I didn't realize that would end up proving Lana guilty.
How did you not realize that?
By proving one person innocent, I've condemned the other one. Who woulda?
This is crazy! I never would have thought of that. Now then, the time for this verdict has arrived. This court finds the defendant...
This is where Maya Fey rolls in and possesses the judge and says, "Not guilty."
Not guilty, actually.
God, the amount of time... Really? Your Honor, wait. The amount of time a small child has saved this boy, his ass, is literally far too high. Emma.
Listen, if you're a lawyer, get yourself a female sidekick. They'll save you.
Let's just say, Robin isn't going to do it for me, but like... Ooh, a calzone. Delicious. I had a calzone the other night. Pretty good. It was like meat
Yo,
marinara chicken. It
calzone.
was pretty good. Pretty good. May the sultry tones of my voice set you to ZZ land. The defense is an objection. A scientific objection. Right? What do you mean, right? Mario Marinara.
Right. Are you this girl's guardian?
Your Honor? Oh, in a sense. Please, Your Honor. All I'm asking for you is a minute of your time. Please hear me out. Mr. Edgeworth,
No.
please. I don't want to leave any loose ends. You want a minute? I'll give you 3. Yeah, we're dead. I was kind of in shock. I mean, finding out the SL9 incident referred to the Joe Dark killings. Now that she mentions it. Names of both Sky Sisters were in that file. But that's when I figured it out. I mean, what Officer Marshall was trying to do that day. So, I knew his fingerprints had nothing to do with the crime. That left only one thing. The other handprint. You mean the traces of blood found in Detective Gumshoe's locker?
But no fingerprints were found on it, right?
No, but I figured if I examined it scientifically, I'd be sure to find a clue. So, I ran over there and looked at it again. So did you find something?
No.
No. Huh? And I send her
Buh.
to kindergarten to do school again, because she just wasted 3 minutes of her time. Sorry, I guess I'm not much of a scientific investigator after all. ... Is that all? Please don't be mad. I'm just a high school student. I'm just an attorney. Mr. Wright, those traces of blood are the only clue we have. If we can't find something wrong with them, please, Mr. Wright, you're a professional. Only by the dictionary, the dictionary definition. I don't think he technically qualifies
I'm
as
an
a
ace
professional.
attorney.
If anyone can save Lana, it's you. Me? Oh boy.
Oh boy. Time's up. Now then, Mr. Wright. With regard to the incident at the police department, does any reasonable doubt remain?
Well, after that outburst, I don't think I'm legally allowed to say no. It appears the defense is troubled by the other blood mark. Looking at the floor pans, a handprint is discovered around here. Is there a problem with this? Mr. Wright, I'm sorry I can't be of more use. But still, if you can't find anything wrong with that blood mark, Lana will be...
This is my question, Mr. Wright. We don't have all day.
Yes, Your Honor. If I ever needed to concentrate, it's now. What could be wrong with that handprint, Detective Gumshoe's locker? Could there be something I'm missing? No, there's no problem. It's probably fine.
There's no problem,
I love fucking thou shalt say yes moments where they
Mhm.
give you the option and it's either pointless to say no or there is no ability to say no. This handprint left at the crime scene clearly shows a contradiction. The only thing that seems clear is you're grasping, Mr. Wright.
You've been staring pretty intently at those floor plans. Tell me, is there a problem with them?
Yes, this is strange. Take a look at these floor plans. Something is missing. Missing? You mean something hasn't been drawn on there? Yes, something that, when drawn, will completely change the meaning of the blood mark.
Pray the defense is trying to buy time. Very well, Mr. Wright.
With all this evidence here, there's gotta be something I could use.
The question is, which item can prove something is missing in the floor plans?
The blue badger.
I knew it.
Is it a blue badger or is it the vase?
I don't know. Let you decide.
It's a shoe.
Here's the shoe. There wasn't a shoe drawn.
This abomination.
What about that piece of plywood?
The Blue Badger, mascot of the police force, defender of truth, guardian of proof. That's actually cute. I'm saying again. Defender of truth, guardian of
Oh,
proof.
you know, proof.
Explain yourself, Mr. Roy. I fucking hate that thing. Please look at the floor plans. The crime scene. The Blue Badger's not here.
So,
So watch what happens when you put him in. This is where he was dancing at the time of the crime.
yeah, dancing, quote unquote.
Well...
Well, what?
That's right. So long as the Blue Badger's dancing here, it would be impossible to place a handprint at this spot in the locker.
What?
Haha, get shot by air, loser.
So that means, what exactly does that mean?
It means it can't be done.
What are you saying? Blood traces were undeniably found on the locker.
Don't look at me. I didn't put them there. Mr. Wright, think it through scientifically. Emma? Oh, don't ask how I got over here. On that afternoon, Officer Meekins was the one who brought the Blue Badger to the evidence room, right?
I sure did.
Oh, get out of here, Meekins. After he put down, it'd be impossible to have the handprint on that locker. So that means this blood mark was left there before the Blue Badger was brought in.
Just a moment. I will not allow such far-fetched balderdash in my courtroom.
It may sound far-fetched, Your Honor, but it's the only possible...
I allow sir-fetched.
I like how this... A lot of this, like, hinges on the fact that, the recordings were deleted, beforehand, because I'm like, this should have showed up before Meekins put up there, like, what? Whatever, we'll wait for that to come into play. On February 21st, in the police department's evidence room, blood was spilled not once, but twice. But how? One time was captured on this tape, taken by the security camera. Yeah, again. This is the 18th time today Meekins has been beaten.
That's what we're waiting for. That's what it's all about.
It's not about the Spider. It's not about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the Mets. It's about the Mets Meekins and watching him getting
It's about
slapped.
the Mets, baby. It's about the Meekins.
Mr. Meekins has cut his hand, from which the trivial amount of blood fell. The problem is the other time. Someone bled on there prior to the shown on this tape. It has to have been. It had to have been. Detective Goodman, when he was really murdered. That's ridiculous. I refuse to accept your absurd claim. I object your objection. The murder portrayed in this... Wait, why is Phoenix... I'm Phoenix, I'm copying you. I'm making fun of you, Edgeworth.
Edgeworth impression.
The mystery portrayed in security tape has been proven to be a fake. However,
That's what you would say.
that doesn't explain the blood mark found on the locker. So then, assuming this murder you purport really happened, when did it take place? I demand you show evidence that proves when it occurred. When did the first incident occur? That's literally not for me to decide.
To summarize, the defense claims that prior to Officer Meekins being cut by Jake Marshall, who was posing as Timmy Goodman, another incident took place in that evidence room.
That's right. The blood mark on... I love his jumps in logic that, like, the normal person isn't supposed to jump. I think that's, like, Nick's strongest suit. It's a jump to the absurd claims that, like, actually tie cases together that, like, players probably wouldn't think of.
That's his superpower.
It's not really as cool as, like, actually using science or, like, magic, but yeah, it works. He's fucking Reagan from Mob Psycho, except not a con man. God damn it. That's right, the blood
See,
mark
it's
on
funny
this locker
because the
is
Mob
proves-
Psycho team animates cutscenes for Ace Attorney 5.
Oh boy, I can't wait to taste Attorney 5 it. We have a lot to get through. Wait, Ace Attorney 5. I don't... My brain read 6.
That's the one you played.
Yeah, it's been so long though. It was like literally like 3 cutscenes though. And they're mostly just Athena be like, haha, look, it's my first day on the job. That's right, the blood proves marker.
Very well, then tell us. When did this first incident occur? As Mr. Edgeworth said, the proof must be presented.
Proof that shows when the murder took place. There's only one piece of evidence that can show that.
Now then, will the defense please present its evidence? What shows when the first crime took place?
Edgeworth's parking stub.
Yo, Edgeworth parked in the office. The loom and all it shows, of course.
Evidence from a past case Edgeworth brought back by Gaunt's request. Death due to blood loss. One knife wound died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Wait, date of time of death, February 21st. Would not be the time of death? What? Man, don't get it so simple. Don't get it so wrong.
If her was a simple excuse, we would need police, Mr. White, idiot.
I love backing up, if only just to see the judge fucking roast us sometimes.
There's some really good, like, mess up lines.
The first crime took place before the Blue Badger was brought into the room, right? Say, when was the Blue Badger brought in there anyway? Don't we have a chart listing a bunch of times or something? Maybe if that shows when the murder took place.
Come on, Mr. Wright, it's not that hard, bro.
It's so hard. The crime took place inside the evidence room, then the killer would have had to enter it. In order to do so, an ID card would have been required.
An ID card? Oh, the ID card record.
I was thinking that ID card record would have only been good for today, but if we're thinking about yesterday's... Officer Meekins brought the Blue Badger panel into the evidence room at... Let's see here.
Let's see here, 4:50
4:50
p.m. If the crime took place before that time, then it would be Miles Edgeworth. 4:40 p.m. Miles Edgeworth, just what have you done? I never would have figured you had the nerve, boy.
Yeah, it was his car, it was his knife, it was his trophy broken. Everything points to Miles Edgeworth.
Your villain arc has started.
Drop the act, witness. Doesn't take a lot of thought to figure out it couldn't have been me.
Nope, I ain't getting it. I'm afraid I don't understand it either. You have to be the murderer.
It's clear from the luminol test blood was there. However, when the second crime took place, both Officer Meekins and Officer Marshall failed to notice the blood. That means the blood from the first crime just was wiped away by the real murderer. It would have just been 10 minutes to murder the victim, carry the body away, and clean up the blood. Fortunately, that's physically impossible.
I mean, the crime must have taken place before Mr. Edgeworth entered the evidence room.
Let's look at the chart again. There's only one other card, the number being a lot of 7s.
Talk about a lucky number. But wait, that doesn't make any sense. How could Lieutenant Goodman have entered the evidence room?
Since there's no record of his card being used beforehand, he must have entered along with the real murderer. That's the only plausible explanation. He went in with 7777777.
Mr. Edgeworth, please look into this ASAP. Find out whose ID number is 7777777.
I like how they required him to say that with words instead of numbers. That is 1-7 too many, Your Honor. Unfortunately, I'm unable to look up the owner of that ID card. At least at present. What?
Explain yourself, son.
The ID number 7777777 belongs to someone with a rank of captain or higher. Someone who is a so-called executive officer. You don't have the authority to inquire into such a person's identity.
I mean, but like, how many people are, that
Yeah.
high up,
Oh, I think we know one. It'd be funny
Lana
if
Sky.
Gaunt wasn't the guy. It's just like he's the only one we're introduced to that has that rank. It's like, well, actually, I was innocent. Edgy, my boy. I thought you knew better.
I got fired, actually.
I'm not finished talking, Mr. Wright. There is one situation in which we can be granted such authority.
An official charge filed against an executive is accepted.
An official charge?
You're all alike, aren't you? With your cover-ups and your forgeries. That's how prosecutor's office operates.
I take pride in my work, Officer Marshall. I would appreciate if you would keep your slander to yourself.
Slander, is it? Okay. Let me ask a question.
Yes?
No, not to you. To her. The defendant sitting over there. Your own little executive.
Lana? Don't be stupid. She's been charged with murder. Of course we've looked up her ID number. It's not 777777.
Don't blame me for a fool, partner. That's not what I want to ask. All I want to know is one thing about that incident. The SL9 incident? Answer me this, Chief Prosecutor. In that trial 2 years ago, did you really use the legitimate evidence?
Ba, ba, ba. Do you need the witness to repeat the question, Chief Prosecutor? I heard him fine, Mr. Edgeworth. 2 years ago, I was in charge of the prosecution for that trial. Well, at the time, we felt the powerlessness of the law. At least, I did. But, Lana! I became a prosecutor in order to suppress crime with the law. But before I realized it, we were the ones being suppressed by the law.
Defendant, just what are you saying? I'll ask you again, Chief Prosecutor.
How are they both at the stand?
During that trial 2 years ago, did you really present all the evidence in court? Can you look me, an investigator in that crime, in the eye and say that you did? Chief Prosecutor, you didn't.
I don't have to, Officer Marshall. Why won't you answer him? Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to, in order for him to get the verdict he deserved. But Lana! Even if it involved forging evidence. Ba ba ba.
Imagine getting disbarred for that.
Well, it looks like you'll be working at Happy Burgers now.
See? That's what I'm talking about.
No. No! Oh, damn, they were in an uproar.
Order! Order! Order!
We just entered the dark age of the law. Lana's remarks caused such a stir, the chaos in the courtroom would have to wait until the following day. Oh, damn, we're just ending there?
Yep. Ba-da-na-na-na.
I love how soothing that is. Like, yeah, we know shit's fucked up, but here's a very soothing jingle for you.
Edgeworth is losing his job. Everyone's in dismay. The world is ending.
So you think
Da-na-na-na-na.
one more episode or two more episodes at this rate?
2 more.
Two more? One tomorrow and then one next week. Got it.
Yep,
All right,
and the
let's
one
run-
next week is going to be like 4 hours, I'm saying.
Oh, well, I better pick a good day to do it. Well,
Yeah,
we'll,
it's going to be a long stream.
we'll pick a day when we get to it. All right, let's see who's live. And Raider Runig. I know it's cutting a little, not quite early, but yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da.
All right. Let's see, who can we raid?
I don't see anybody on.
I haven't raided Nebraska. I heard they're are cool. Let's see. Let's see.
Boop, boop, doop, boop, boop.
No, they're watching Digimon. Oh God.
Oh, Proto, do you have anybody we could raid?
Well, I have a couple of people, but let's see. Ooh, actually, okay, it's Brassica or Lavi. Roll a coin. Roll my two-sided dice. But yeah, okay.
Heads for Meekins, tails for Marshall.
Send
What do
them
you say?
both to super. Send them both to super jail.
Today,
Let's see.
oh my gosh, today was really funny.
There was some pretty good
I'm clipping
spots.
I'm clipping the Jake Marshall attacking Meekins part.
There were some pretty good scenes in today's one. I will testify. We got another one tomorrow, and then
Oh
today's
yeah,
Wednesday.
baby.
Tomorrow's trash day, and then Friday is Yakuza day, which probably got 2 days left of Yakuza before we call it quits for Kiwami 2, which is plenty of time to clean up for the next month. Let's see. I was lurking and oh god dang it. I was gonna raid somebody and then they stopped streaming. Alright. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who are you playing? Rugged Sauce is on. I might be able to raid them. What are they playing? I have no idea what this game is. Heck, let's raid Rugged Sauce. He's a cool cat boy. I have no idea what he's playing.
Okie dokie.
But all the same, everyone have a fantastic